Remember, kids, when you're playing with guns, shoot with your fingers, not with your guns. Also, it's Vlogger Day 144. It's also like 144 degrees out here, and I'm wearing a full jacket.
This trailer happens to be just a little bit nicer than the Global Neighborhood truck in that it's carpeted, which is great because you don't get splinters and everything. It smells way better because it's got fresh wood paneling. Time to get the tires changed. I've been sent to get the tires changed. This is a nice little spot. I wouldn't have ever guessed this was a mechanic shop from outside. Mechanics shop, car shop, mechanics place, automotive shop, complete automotive repair. Lunchtime. Peanut butter. That took a solid hour and a half. I am hungry. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That is not enough. Apparently, being relatively active again means being hungry all the time. Oh, so gonna have to work on the whole eating regularly thing. Where he said the keys were in it. Where? Aha! No. There they are. I was just wondering where they were. Thanks. Let's go. Gym done, but it's kind of weird to film in the gym, so I probably shouldn't. Gyms just aren't really appropriate places to film too much. People are already pretty self-conscious as it is. This gym was supposed to actually cancel my membership like 2 months ago, and they didn't, and I figured that out while I was overseas, and they wanted to see me in person to cancel it, so that's what had to happen. But gym membership canceled, I can still use it for a few days at least. The only mistake, well, I mean, I've made many mistakes in life, but the only mistake in going to the gym tonight for the first time in 2 or 3 months might be that I have to help unload an entire semi-truck full of furniture tomorrow. Could have been bad timing. I keep trying to find a good spot to put this because I don't know where my tripod is. So when I lived in the Congo, a group of my friends decided to throw a going away party for me, and we all went to Brazzaville, the capital, for the weekend together. So we had a weekend going away party, and we all had these crazy colorful hats. I think there was pink, orange, and I don't remember what the other color was. Anyways, figured that I'd try it on. How do you guys like it? Does it add a little bit of flair to the vlog? Also, does this hat clash with my shirt? Nah. I went back to look through the photos to figure out what all the different colored hats were. And I've found some footage. I didn't know I took footage. So I just gotten this brand new waterproof phone, the Xperia, like the very first Sony Xperia. So I wanted to give it a try. So while we were in Brazzaville, we did a number of things. We went and saw some of like the historic sites and museums, and we just randomly ran around and like saw a giant trash heap and street concerts and who knows what all. But one of my favorite stories from it was actually going out and seeing the cataracts that separate Brazzaville from Kinshasa. So Brazzaville and Kinshasa actually are separated. There's like, it's smooth water directly between them, but I guess that would be just west of the cities are these massive cataracts that go for miles. I don't know necessarily what the defined difference is between cataracts and rapids, but if you've ever gone whitewater rafting, you've been in rapids, and if you ever interact with cataracts, get out of the water. You'll see for yourself. We were hanging out on the beach where there were these pools that were actually fairly calm and protected by a number of rocks. And they were a little bit rough at some parts, but safe enough to swim across. Well, safe is a relative term. Don't tell my mom, she's gonna watch this. Mom, this happened a long time ago and we're safe. But we swam out onto these rocks, climbed out onto them, just 3 of my friends and I, and went and just checked the whole thing out. It's shooting 40, 50 feet in the air. When it hits whatever it's hitting underneath the water, probably water demons of some kind. And we went out there and we just kind of milled about and walked around, sat, watched them. I took photos because I had my waterproof camera that I was able to swim out there with. And it was one of those moments where you see something you've never seen before. Like, we'd been on the ocean, we'd sailed, I'd crossed the equator twice at this point. It's not like I hadn't been in storms, it's not like I haven't been on rivers myself, but the sheer violent power of those cataracts was incredible. I've never seen anything like it. And I don't know, finding this hat made me think about Brazzaville, made me think about my friends, and going back and looking at those pictures made me think about that trip and just the time that we spent, and it really meant a lot to me. That my friends would, I mean, obviously they got something out of it too, but that my friends would organize a trip and then we would all fly up to Brazzaville together from Point Noir and just hang out and go swimming out to see some cataracts. It really meant a lot to me, and it was a really great way to end my time with Mercy Ships. Which I guess, considering the vlog, we're kind of starting at the end when I tell a story like that. So maybe we should start at the beginning, or continue at the beginning. Later, we'll get there. I know I need to fill you guys, I've had multiple requests that I do like a Draw My Life or something to fill you guys in on the details of my life to date. We'll get there. But I'm starting to dig into little stories like that as I stumble on these things, digging through the attic. And so, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit nostalgic. And since I seem to have some extra time on my hands right now without Boomerang or any major deadlines bearing down on me, that didn't work. Maybe I'll just tell some more stories. And I forgot to mention the monkey. There was this ridiculous monkey at the hostel that we were staying at, and he was just really kind of cool and also kind of like not sure about us. But he's really cute. I want a pet monkey someday.
Oh.